they have such a lack of remorse about it, because this is what women do compared to men. Men usually, when they cheat, they start to feel a bit of guilt, so they're nicer to their wife. They're a bit nicer. They might buy her something, might be a bit more grateful. Like, you're a ride or die. Like, poor girl, if she knew what I was doing, let me be nice to her. Women, what they want to do to get rid of that dissonance of what they're actually engaging in is they start putting their husband down. They start thinking, my husband's such an idiot. He's so dumb. He's so stupid. So what happens is, by putting him down, they feel less guilty about going somewhere else. They justify it in their brain. So the treatment is different. The guilt is greater when a man is cheating on a woman.
And would you say it's skewed more to like the female side of cheating these days than the male?
Definitely, because they're better at it.
Just through the fact that women understand psychology a lot deeper level than men.
Because men are more naive. They just think when she says she's coming home late, they don't have that automatic who, what, where. Whereas with women,
do you think?
Not as much.
Do you think? I think I'd be right onto that.
Do you know what? Even little things, like even with my social media, and it's open and it's fine, it's not like anything negative. But if my partner had a social media like mine, I wouldn't be happy with it. But he doesn't have a problem with mine, but I would have a huge problem with it. And it's just like that element of trust. Maybe because I'm a bit psycho, but generally I just think a bit.
That's an open admission.
Very, very psycho.
It's always hidden in true psycho.
Yeah, that's it.
Psycho.
But I wouldn't be happy, even if the message was good. Even if I just wouldn't be happy with it because I'm insecure.
So you're saying you're insecure?
Oh, massively. Did I ever come across like I'm not? If I did, I apologize. I'm very insecure.
So are the majority of women insecure in some element of their life?
Yeah, why wouldn't you be? There's always some element of your life where, you aren't necessarily at your peak or isn't exactly where you wanted it to go. So being insecure is not a problem. Here's the thing. People see it as like a trigger. And I'm not insecure. I'm fine. Nothing wrong with being insecure. It's about having a handle over your insecurities, knowing them, warning people of them, and being kind to yourself because of the insecurity.
Women have a certain, I suppose, without being mean, I suppose they say men age better than women in a lot of respects, don't they? They say that. Is that a truth that from a psychological point of view that women have a certain thought process around how they're aging? That's why they go and get loads of fillers, all this kind of stuff to cover up, to mask, and that's another mask for traumas that they've not dealt with, rather than allowing themselves to be beautiful and age nicely.
Yeah,
do you know what I'm saying?
Here's the thing. I think it's necessarily so much about aging, because I do think that children age you, unfortunately, as a woman. So if you have children, 22, 23, that can age you more than a 30-year-old who's had no children. So aging is a problem. But here's the thing. Men can compensate bad looks. Women can't. When a man is not that good looking, he's super funny, he's super intelligent, he's super successful, he becomes attractive. Especially if he's funny. Like, that's the easiest way to get women. Whereas women don't have a compensatory strategy. You can be nice, you can be kind, but a guy's not going to think, wow, you're gorgeous. He's just going to think you're a nice, kind, I'll marry you because you're great. But he won't convince himself that you're beautiful, and not really. Whereas for women, when you're the funniest guy, you become super handsome. It's like we get this like lens on us. If he's super, you can become super handsome to a woman in her lens. But for a man, if you're unattractive, you're unattractive. Even if you're nice, pretty, kind, caring, they'll still be with you. I'm not saying they won't choose you, but they're not blinded to your looks. They're not going to be like, you're the most beautiful girl in the world. They'll still recognize that you're not that attractive.
So you're saying then, essentially, that women have only got their looks to essentially trade off. Really?
Well, it's not that they've only got their looks, but if you don't have it, you don't have it. It's that simple. Whereas for men, if you don't have it, you got charm, you got banter, you got this.
So there's something that you can put in there
that will make you attractive.
Right, in the sexual point of view.
You can still be sexually attractive. If you're super tall, if you're in shape, you're still sexually attractive. Whereas for women, if we're not attractive, we're not attractive.
But what's to go with most women say they want a man who's if you're not over 6 foot, you're dead to me. All this kind of stuff that they're saying now on all the dating apps. I'm not on any dating apps now myself, but they do say that on dating apps. Like, what is the psychology behind that?
What I would say to women is, make your criteria in men the pool of men that are attracted to you. If you're a girl who wants a 6'2" in shape man, but none of those men are giving you attention, change your type. If that is the type of man that's constantly coming for you, keep that type. You're very lucky. You've
So women should change their type predicated on what's attracted to them.
Absolutely. It would be a completely pointless strategy being attracted to a man who has no interest in you. No point. If I'm a girl that is, I don't know, let's say, for example, I'm super overweight or I'm super, super short and I'm not getting the type of guys that I like, change your type. They're not going to like you. You either stay single or beg them to like you, or use sex to get them to like you, or make them need you because you don't feel like they want you. You're going to set yourself up for psychological failure.
So what percentage of women then are going out there into the marketplace misaligned on the type of man that they even want?
Majority. I would say majority. Here's the thing. Here's how you know you have a realistic expectation of what you want. Those type of man that you want always want you back. Simple. Same with men and women. Here's how you know you got the right realistic expectations. The type of person that you walk into a room and you look at and you think, oh, he's my type. By the end of the night, he's speaking to you without you saying a word. Or guy, you look at a girl and you're like, that's my type. She's equally interested. She responds to your text. But if you've got this particular type and you're like, no, I want this type. I don't care. I'm not going to settle. But they don't come for you. You're deluded.
Yes. I've never even thought
and I've had this conversation with many clients.
I didn't think that you could kind of change your type. I'd never even the concept of changing type.
Well, here's the thing.
That works for men too, right?
Yeah, men and women, change your type to the people, because here's the thing. They see it as settling.
What if you're a man though who doesn't like the type that he's attracting?
Well, then here's the thing. You might not like the type that you're attracting, but the type that you want are giving you no time and energy. So do you like that feeling of rejection? Do you enjoy that? Oh. So if you change your type to that feeling, not the person. I don't like the feeling of somebody leaving me on red. I don't like the feeling of someone cancelling a date on me. I don't like the feeling of somebody saying no when I ask them out. I like the feeling of someone who responds to me, who cares about me. So choose those people, whatever shape, form, size, colour they come in.
So with me, I have a type.
What's
right?
your type?
What's
your type, babes? On paper?
No. I've obviously got a type, and that I've been attracted to, and I've had relationships with, and then I've got this other type that's also good looking and spicy too. But I kind of think when you said that, when I was saying, okay, I've got a type, and I was going processing it in my mind, and then I thought to myself, fuck, I always war with these women that are my type because but I still get with them, but like it's drama. It's drama. Like it's like being in a fight.
It will be disrespect. Here's the underlying feeling when you go for somebody that is your type, but you're not necessarily their type. There's an element of disrespect. Always. There's either I'll cancel on you last minute, I will talk to other people. There's an element of disrespect. If you're causing that person to shift their type to be with you, they'll start disrespecting you because they don't want to be there. So what happens? So what happens is when you choose the person that chooses you, there's an underlying respect.
Choose a person that chooses you.
Then you'll get some self-respect and mutual respect.
It's fucking mental, isn't it? So you're saying that there's, because if anyone causes
like for example, I'll meet a guy who comes to me and says, okay, I want a really beautiful girl. I want a really, really beautiful girl. She has to be 6 foot, like 5'6", tall, beautiful, blah, blah. I want a beautiful girl. And he's not their type. Yeah. He might be super short. He might be overweight. He might be a bit older. He's not their type. And they're convinced that it's just a matter of time she falls in love with him. But here's the thing, that supermodel girl doesn't have to compromise. So if you are super short, if you're super old, if you're super overweight, she doesn't have to compromise. Why would she choose you? Choose a girl that chooses you, because then she's not resenting you for having to compromise.